What makes spiders scary? About 3 years ago I lived with 2 other roommates. They chopped down a tree in the backyard and the bugs living in the tree moved into the basement, which is where my room was. This attracted a literal army of wolf spiders that fed on the bugs. I had to vacuum the dead box elder bugs out of my blinds and carpet multiple times a week. Anyway, I get in the shower one morning at about 0330 and pick up a piece of what I thought was belly button lint. Wrong. It was actually one of the giant wolf spiders living in the basement. As soon as I picked it up it freaked out, ran up my right arm and just wound up hanging out on my left shoulder. I ripped open the shower curtains and flipped it onto my bathroom door and heard a loud thud when it hit. Never found the spider. Did get a spider bite within the week. Nothing. I have a large spider in my bathroom. At least large in UK standards. I named her Trissy. She keeps to herself and eats any other bugs. Honestly, large spiders which just appear and start coming towards me. Not sure where you're from, but here spiders follow the Trex rule, don't move, and they won't see me. Sir, I'm going to need a picture of Trissy. I don't know how to upload pictures on here. I woke up in the middle of the night once, and a decent sized spider was crawling across my pillow. I tried to get up and get something to smack it with, but it jumped onto my arm. I whacked it away onto a wall and grabbed something to whack it with, but when I went to whack it, it was gone. Haven't seen it since, but am still paranoid that it'll come back someday and this time go for the face, not the arm. The fact that somewhere in our evolutionary past, spiders were a huge danger to people. They may have even been predators of our ancestors. Maybe they bit you and paralyzed you, and by the time your paralysis wore off they had webbed you up so you couldn't move. Or maybe they were just really venomous. Either way, it's hardwired into the human brain that spiders are a legit reason for panic. I actually have a theory on this one. Think about it. They look like freaking hands with long claws on them. I really think there is something about being grabbed by a clawed hand is what freaks people out about large spiders. Also, many spiders are venomous, so they have little bitty teeth too. I like spiders, BTW. They molt. Meaning, that dead spider you saw? Yeah, probably just an exoskeleton. It's still alive. Bigger and stronger than it previously was. Checking every corner of my room now. You're always 3 feet from a spider, my man. You're not going to escape them. Too many legs, eyes, the speed at which they move appear disappear, and the way they move. The webs are nasty too. Also the fact that they can crawl on anything they want to. No thanks. Also the fact that tarantulas are just larger spiders with hair is just so gross. Too many legs, too many eyes may be poisonous. Actually, for my psychology teacher, fear of spider is most a female fear cause the hair of their legs remind to men legs and is a collective human signal of rape. I don't know, I'm not so into this theory. That theory is worse than spiders. I think a lot of it is the way they move. When you're around 2 or 4-legged creatures, the movement of a spider's legs seems very alien sometimes. That, and they can climb surfaces we can't, and move with incredible bursts of speed in rather unpredictable ways. I've always thought it's because our primate ancestors had to worry about poisonous spiders, so the ones that were scared of them were less likely to get killed and live to spread their genes. Fair point, to be honest, could be down to inherited genes. For me it is the fact that is unexpected. I'm just in my house, and then suddenly there is a creature inside my house. A place where it should not be. Nobody's spider crawls across the floor. Ever go to grab a spider with a napkin, then open the napkin up to only see you missed the spider and now have no idea where the spider is in your house, so you burn it down and move? That's what makes them scary. They say the more teeth, eyes, or legs something has makes it more terrifying to people. The more legs the more uncanny, I think the word is. I think Source made a video about this. Fear of spiders is learned. Kid sees parent freak out. When a spider goes up, kid freaks out too. Probably everyone I know is scared of spiders. I'm afraid of small unnatural holes, can't spell the name, and the eyes of small spiders trigger that fear a bit. Oh, and spiders have fallen on my glasses a few times. Big oof. The PTSD you get when a spider had climbed on her back without knowing it's there. What's even worse is when you see it and thought your back just itches and you get a heart attack. their propensity for violence along with their web-slinging abilities and an excessive number of eyes. I don't think I've ever got close enough to see how many eyes it has. They have a unique hydraulic system that moves their legs. It's theorized we are predisposed to fear that type of movement from millennia of natural selection. Because of instincts. Same reason why a lot of people fear snakes, bees and wasps. Their venom is poisonous, so our brains tell us to avoid them. They have 8 legs, 8 eyes, 2 venomous fangs and 2 sections for bodies, and you're asking why they are scary. Just the thought gives me shivers. Seriously misunderstood creatures spiders are. I reckon they unnerve some folks, not to mention the pincers Harry imitates Acromantula's pincers. Fearlessness, instead of running away from you they charge. I've never seen a spider doing that. From their point of view we are giganthreads, so the way they move their legs is so freaky. They can just shimmy down out of nowhere on a clear string. They are small and aren't always easy to spot. They aren't scary. I love my friends. They keep my house clear of flies and bugs. In return I give them little shelters and dead crickets. Go watch videos of the peacock jumping spiders that do their little dance and then come back and tell me spiders are scary. The hair, the eyes, the size, oh and the fact that they just disappear then come back like hey buddy, did ya miss me? When you're in the shower and you feel a tickle up your leg and you look down, it's a perv spider checking you out with its 100 eyes. Eyes for me. Also the fact that they can just go from 0 to 100 in a second. And they play dead to trick you. Movies make them scary. After someone watches how Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter depicts them, they'll be scared. You should ask Tom Holland. He is scared so much of spiders, but he is Spider-Man. Don't ask me. Too many legs. Why so many legs and eyes? Would they be less scary with less or no legs? They are quick, hard to detect, and have 8 legs. More rationally, they leave itchy bites and they have venom. Their storytelling ability. They truly spin a magnificent yarn when it comes to horror stories. Spiders by themselves aren't scary. It's when they pop out of nowhere that really sends me flying. The fact that infestations are sometimes already underway, and when you finally realize it is way too late. The way they move, they walk unnaturally compared to human beings, which in sense gives people the creeps. That they don't sound like Lucas the spider. And deadly or corrosive venom in some species. To me only the skinny ones scare me, because they're just so creepy looking, like skeletons. The only reason you would ever need to ask this question is, if you have never seen a spider before. They bite and yeah, it's very unlikely that you can die from it, but you will feel pain. That they are just there in the corner of your room, and probably observe everything you do. The fur, and if it doesn't have it, it's like that hard shell stuff, I hate it. The fact that some of them are poisonous, and I don't know which ones are and aren't. The legs, the design, the eyes, some can be poisonous. Too many eyes, too many legs, and don't forget the pincers. Because some of them are venomous, but it's hard to remember which ones. People are naturally afraid of spiders, it's a terrifying instinct. Nah, spiders are fine. Have you ever seen a centipede? What makes spiders scary? Spider bro, nothing. When they crawl on your face, that's the scary part. The way how they crawl, and really just how they look. Everything about them is scary. Enough said. That they can go into your booty hole and ears. Elusiveness and the cold dead look in their eyes. I don't find them scary so much as repulsive. The legs. Why do you need 8 legs? You don't know if they are looking at you or not. How fast they can move relative to their size. They are more unnerving to look at with all them legs. No one needs that many legs, no one. That they can appear on your arm when you're in bed. Rapid movement and way too many legs. The possibility of them being venomous. They're fast and good at hiding. CRTU Rowanwood for this. That you could eat one while you sleep. Nuff said.